Hi student, today I have discussed about this Arduino introduction and programming in this video lecture. Now starting with your some basic Arduino function we are using in your Arduino programming. The first one is now digital input output. It has consist of your digital read pin, digital read instruction, read the value from a specific digital pin either low or high. Syntax is that digital read, that is your pin. Whenever you pin number write in that, you have read the data from the particular pin in that. Similarly, next command is now digital write. Same, write either high or low value to a digital pin. Digital write pin, syntax for that digital write pin number and the value you have to write in that value either high or low. Similarly, the next command is now pin mode, that is used for the configured for the particular pin either input or output. Syntax for that, that is your pin mode, pin number and either mode. Mode, it may be your input and output. If you using make particular pin as input, you can mention mode as an input, or either if you can use mode as output, put at mode equal to your output. Next one is now analog input output. Similarly, analog read function and analog write function. Similarly, syntax is then analog read with the specified your pin number, that is a pin, the name of the analog input pin to read. Similarly, analog write that is the mentioned pin number and the value. Clear? Next is some command in we are using with the whenever you are doing some programming, that is a delay. Syntax is delay with your some millisecond. You can put up the numerical value in that millisecond, whatever 100,000, it should be considered as your millisecond. Next one is now serial begin, that is sets the data rate in bits per second bought for serial data transmission. Syntax is now serial begin speed, that is serial begin speed configured, that is set for the data rate, that is equal to your baud rate setup in that. Serial print ln, that is a print the data to the serial port as a human readable ASCII text followed by a carriage return character and a new line character. Means syntax is that serial dot print ln value and format. Whenever you write of this command, your cursor is moving is now the next line for the printing for that. That is the purpose of your serial dot print ln. Clear? Next, there is a Arduino program structure. In that we are using some Arduino IDE, that is your setup function for the particular screen. You have to write the program in Arduino, that is starting with your void setup, and you have to write the program in your some void loop structures. So firstly, you're in your syllabus I have mentioned in that the first program, that is the interfacing of simple LED based circuit with Arduino. That is the only programming. There are some 4 or 5 programming in your syllabus. The first program is now LED based circuit with Arduino. That is the program. That is starting with your void setup. In that you have mentioned your pin mode command, where I previous discussed. Either 13 pin we are used as an LED for the output. Whenever you write the program in your void loop, that is the digital write data, write the data pin number 13 high, then delay 1000. It should be used for the millisecond, means it is used for a second. Clear? Means firstly 13 pin data should be high, that is the glow of your LED. Then after some delay, digital write theta 13 low. You have to write firstly high the data of LED, then low of your glow of the LED. Similarly, delay mention, that is the simple program of the LED just blinking on and off of the LED. Firstly it should be the high, means that is the on, then it is after delay it should be low, that is mean the off of your LED. That is the simple program of LED with the using of your Arduino. Next program is now implementation of a temperature sensor using Arduino. In that we are using the temperature sensor interfacing with the Arduino. All the things we are, whenever you're making a project, we are using some type of your temperature sensor. We are using LM35 temperature sensor in that. That are the some category in that as a device advantages, some does not. That is some specification of that one. Clear? That is a technical specification of the particular making for your project, component required, Arduino board. But we will go further how to write the program for the temperature sensor. That we have mentioned, discussed in your syllabus, that is programming for the temperature sensor interfacing with your Arduino code. Firstly, we initialize the temperature, that is a float, means temperature. It may be under the category of your float. Int temperature pin is equal to 0. Firstly, temperature pin you identify, it should be mentioned the temperature is now 0. Void setup, serial begin 9600 means that is your baud rate set for the serial begin. Baud rate set up the data rate for that. Whenever you write the program, must go to your void loop. Temperature is equal to analog temperature mean. Means whenever your temperature is your mentioned in that temperature is 0, that is the equality of the value of the temperature. Next, temperature equal to the temperature into 0.4882812, that is some numerical value, means every 10 millivolt we are using for the 1 degree Celsius for that. If you are using 5 divided by some millivolt, that is some particular numerical value we are using the temperature calculate in the terms of your Celsius. Temperature is equal to temperature into multiply by here this value. Convert this analog voltage to its temperature equivalent. Serial print means temperature. Temperature, whatever you write in that braces, it should be exactly right as the output of your Arduino screen. Clear? That is means temperature equal to your screen serial print temperature, whatever temperature find out in the calculation of the temperature into the 4882812, that is mentioned in the temperature. Then further it is multiplied Celsius, that is the serial print ln. Then it should be the go for the next line. It should be some delay. Then the once again your reading is now updated in one way. That is some simple programming of the Arduino. We have discussed about the basics LED structure for that, and second one is now temperature sensor for that. Thank you very much, Master.